And yo, what's going on, people? MaTTMuRDA here, back in the building. How's everybody doing? Let me know in the comments section below. And welcome to the first episode of Subway Stories. Well, the first episode, what the fuck am I talking about? We made like, what, 2 episodes with a part 1 or 2 or whatever. So I just want to say welcome to Subway Stories. My boy Phil Flo took that clip that I recorded, put a little bit of editing on it. You know, I figured Subway Stories should have its own intro because it's Subway Stories. It's a series, you know. But if you're new around here and you don't know what the series is about, Subway Stories is basically something that happened on the MTA, you know, on my way to work or going to a party or whatever it could be. But it's not only things that happen in the subway, it's also things that are happening in life. Or, you know, basically, if it didn't happen on the subway, it's a Subway story. It doesn't matter. It's about life lessons, tips and tricks on life. You know, basically that's it. So I don't know if you guys remember, I've been talking about it on Twitter and Facebook. I've been job searching like a motherfucker. And when I say job searching like a motherfucker, I mean like every day for a good, what, 6 months now. And I felt like my break was never gonna come. You know, doing the right thing in life and being patient is one of the key things to being successful in life. You know, if you're not doing the right thing, things are not going to go your way. And if you're not patient, you're going to torture yourself with that. But basically, I found a new job making way better money, you know, and it's actually a really good job. It's, you know, it's real security. It's not what I was doing before. I don't want to say where I work because, you know, there's a lot of internet trolls and shit. But I landed a really good fucking job. And I'm really proud of myself because I was able to get myself out of the drought that I was in, and I've been able to overcome life's obstacles for right now. I've been able to control my mind. Not so much my body. I've been eating like shit, but I haven't gained any weight, which is a good thing. But things have just been going my way, you know. So basically, I went to the place. They gave me an interview. Automatically, boom, got the job. You're hired. Right then and there, which is a blessing. It's in a huge, famous corporate building. And it's just a blessing, man. It's just, you know, it's great. There's a lot of gateway opportunities there. And, you know, I'm really proud to be a part of this company. But, so yeah, got the job instantly. They told me to go somewhere to pick up my uniform. So I did. And as you guys know, MaTTMuRDA's been a little broke because MaTTMuRDA hasn't been making good money. So MaTTMuRDA's been a little bit broke. So I'm on the subway. I'm wearing, well, this isn't the same day actually that I went and got interviewed and hired. This was the day after. Basically, I look fresh to death going to get my uniform. I was wearing my Stay Dapper shirt, and Stay Dapper means basically stay clean cut, clean, professional, shit like that. That's basically the direct meaning I can give you. And I'm wearing my Steve Madden wool trench coat kind of thing going on. You know, it costs a lot of money. I'm wearing my expensive jeans, my expensive sneakers, and I'm just looking fresh, man, because, you know, I had just gotten a fresh cut. And when I get a fresh cut, I don't give a fuck. I always look fresh. If I don't have a fresh cut, I look like shit. It doesn't really bother me. So, you know, I'm on the subway. I'm jamming some of my music. You know, I'm hype. I'm in a good-ass mood. You know, I'm going to pick up my uniform. Things are happening in life. You know, so a homeless guy, well, homeless in quotation marks, comes on the subway, and he says, he's, you know, giving out his little story like every other homeless person does. If you could spare $1, blah, 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 you would be helping me out greatly. I haven't had anything to eat, blah, blah, blah. And I'm very weary about homeless people on the subway. I'm very weary about them because a lot of them be bullshit. You know, a lot of them just, you know, they're scam artists looking for drugs or just getting money to, you know, just rip you off and shit. So he starts passing around the subway cart, and he's like, yo, listen, man, do you have $1? I'm like, no, man, I really don't. You know, I was being very respectful to the guy because he was very respectful to me when he asked for the $1. I was like, no, man, you know, I'm in a tough situation right now myself. He was like, come on, man, I know you got money. Look what you're wearing. I'm like, dude, what does that have to do with anything? You know, anybody could look fresh and not have money. It's a very simple process. You know, you went and bought the clothes, you know, a couple of months ago, a year ago, and you could look fresh regardless, either way. So he says, man, you know, that's bullshit, da-da-da. You can't help me out, man. I know you got money, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, yo. And this is when I got mad. I was like, yo, listen. Right now I got $5 to my fucking name. That's what I got. And I'm not going to give $1 of my $5 to you, risking myself on not getting home, to give you $1 so you can go and snort it. He's like, yo, what the fuck is that supposed to mean? I'm like, motherfucker, I'm not retarded. You know, I've been around the block a couple of times. And I was in your quotation mark situation not too long ago. I know when a motherfucker's doing drugs. We've all done drugs. You know, I know when a motherfucker's lying to me. You're lying, bro. He was like, oh, that's bullshit. Da, da, da. I was like, dude, you say you don't want to go to the shelter, but you don't smell. You don't smell like piss, urine, like every other real homeless person does. You know if a motherfucker's homeless when he smells horrible. And when I mean horrible, like if you see a subway, if you see a homeless person on one side of the train station and that train blows by, you can smell his scent being carried with the wind all the way to the other side of the track. So that's bullshit. You know, you don't stink. You know, you look pretty clean. Your hands are a little dirty, but you look a little clean. And I'm not sacrificing my last dollar, basically, to, you know, give it to you and fuck myself over on not getting my uniform, you know, not being prepared for my job. And I didn't even get into that kind of detail. And, you know, I told them, you know, beggars can't be retarded like that. You know, you can't beg somebody for something and then get mad when they don't have it, you know. Stay humble, my friend. Stay humble. If someone doesn't have anything for you, you don't go and call them out on it. I was like, yo, I've given homeless people $20. You know, when I had money like that and when I was working in construction, I used to give out hella money to homeless people because I felt like God was going to pay that back to you, and which he has. You know, God has been real good. You know, a lot of things have been happening in my life. So, you know, when I give money to a homeless person, it's because I actually believe them or I just feel bad, you know. And sometimes I know it's for their drug addiction. You know, sometimes, you know, and that's not right of me because I'm supporting them in that. But sometimes I know it's for their drug addiction. And, you know, I know it takes a lot of, you know, courage and guts to get on the train and ask for money. You know, I know even though it might be a scam or something like that, it has to take a lot of fucking, you know, a lot of courage to do something like that, which, you know, I've fortunately never done. You know, he claims he lost his job, blah, 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 blah. You know, I don't even know if he had a job to begin with. You know, I don't want to be a dick or nothing, but come on. We all put ourselves in these situations. You know, it's no one's fault but our own. You know, and that's what I always say. When a person is continuously blaming someone else for their misfortunes, that probably means that they're there because of them. And don't get me wrong, a lot of people, you know, just have shitty luck. A lot of people get laid off, you know, but unless I know your life story, I don't really care for it, man. I'm sorry. You know, the only way that I was able to get help was to clean myself up and get my shit together and make my shit right. You know, it's fucked up, but that's the truth, man. That really is the truth. You know, there's nothing you can do about it. Unfortunately, that's the way the world works. You know, some people go homeless for long periods of time, some people don't. And that's just, you know, life lessons, I guess. But, you know, if you're in a situation, it's most likely because you put yourself there. Because when I was going through my little drought and when I was learning my own life lessons, I noticed that I put myself there. And nobody put me there. I was playing the game, the blame game, 24/7. You know? Just, oh, it's this person's fault. It's that person's fault. No. It's your own. It's your own. Own up to your own shit. You know, I bet you the guy's not even looking for a fucking job. You know, it ain't my problem. There's plenty of places for opportunity in New York. Right now, especially, you know, there's workforce, there's work programs, there's people that help you get off the street. You know, swallow your fucking pride and go to a shelter. I don't know what to tell you, you know. But this is the end of the Subway Stories. I hope you guys enjoyed it. So right now things are going great in life, and I can't complain. If you like the video, please leave the video a like. Comments are always appreciated. I want to know what you guys are doing. So get interactive with me, man. I'll catch you guys later. Peace.